Tomek's Great Adventure. Once upon a time, in a small kindergarten at the edge of the forest, there lived a boy named Tomek. Tomek was full of energy and curiosity, but sometimes when things didn't go his way, he was overcome with great frustration. In such moments, Tomek would become very angry, start shouting, throw toys, and even hit others. One day, as Tomek was building a tower with blocks, one of his classmates, Josh, accidentally knocked it over. Tomek felt anger rising within him. He started shouting at Josh and throwing blocks. Everyone in the kindergarten was terrified, and Miss Anya, the teacher, tried to calm him down. But it only made things worse. The next day, Tomek decided he wouldn't get angry. However, when his friend Zosha didn't want to share her favorite toy, Tomek again felt anger building up inside him. This time, he decided to try simply turning away and walking off. But the anger was too strong, and before he knew it, he started shouting and throwing toys. Zosha began to cry, and Tomek felt very sad. That evening, when Tomek returned home, he met a mysterious friend in his room, a small fluffy teddy bear named Pufek. Pufek had a magical power. He could talk to children and help them solve their problems. "Hello, Tomek," said Pufek. "I see you're having trouble controlling your anger. Maybe I can help you." Tomek told Pufek about his problems at kindergarten. Pufek smiled and said, "I have a special task for you. Next time you feel anger rising within you, try taking a deep breath, counting to 10, and thinking of something nice. Maybe about our adventure here, in your room." The next day at kindergarten, Tomek decided to try Pufek's advice. When Zosha accidentally knocked over his block tower, Tomek felt anger starting to build up. But this time, instead of shouting, he took a deep breath, counted to 10, and thought about Pufek. To his surprise, he felt the anger begin to dissipate. He looked at Zosha and said in a calm voice, "It's okay, Zosha. We'll build the tower again, together." Zosha smiled, and they both started building the tower anew. Miss Anya, who was watching the whole incident, was delighted. She approached Tomek and said, "Tomek, I'm very proud of you. See how much you can achieve when you control your anger." From that day on, Tomek began using Pufek's advice every time he felt anger rising within him. Soon, he noticed that his friends started to like him more and were more eager to play with him. Even Josh and Zosha, with whom he had previously had problems, began inviting him to play together. One day, during a celebration at kindergarten, Miss Anya announced, "I would like to commend Tomek for his tremendous progress in managing his emotions. Tomek, you are a role model for all of us." Tomek felt his heart fill with pride and joy. He understood that thanks to Pufek and his hard work, he had become a better friend and classmate. He knew he would always remember to take a deep breath, count to 10, and think of something nice whenever he felt anger starting to build up. In the evening, lying in bed, Tomek thought about his adventure. Pufek appeared beside him and asked, "How do you feel, Tomek?" "I feel wonderful, Pufek. Thanks to you, I've learned how to manage my anger. Now I know I can be a good friend and not hurt others." Pufek smiled broadly and said, "I'm very proud of you, Tomek. Remember, I will always be here to help you whenever you need me." Tomek fell asleep with a smile on his face, knowing that thanks to his great adventure at kindergarten, he had learned a valuable lesson about managing emotions and being a better friend. Tomek learned that anger is a natural feeling, but it's important not to hurt others when we're angry. Thanks to Pufek's advice and his determination, Tomek discovered how to handle frustration in a way that doesn't hurt others and makes everyone happy, you too can try taking a deep breath, counting to 10, and thinking of something nice when you feel anger rising within you. Remember, you can always talk to someone who loves you and wants to help you, just like Pufek helped Tomek.